Hello, hello, hello. Let's wait for Lee to come on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just letting her know that I'm on. Excuse the noise, but it seems to be one of my neighbors is doing some building. Good morning, Siobhan. How are you, my dear? Are you well? Just waiting for somebody to come and join me, and then we're going to do a catch-up of what's been happening with SAIAA and the local book Hive. So yes, let's see what's going on. Oh, there, I can see her. She's just flashed up. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Are you good?
I'm very good.
How are you doing?
I am on the go. Bzz, 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 bzz. And yourself?
Likewise, on the go.
and I could show you so many things, but I could show off one thing that I've been busy with and everything. I think you'll like it. I just have to be careful how I don't show off something. So this is going. This is the back of the cards that will be going in trinket boxes and things like that. And you'll be getting a prototype.
I like the sound of that. Awesome. So tell me about these trinket boxes.
Mine or
yours?
Mine. So at the Brown Book Nook, I'm currently busy with the Brownie Club for all ages. Doesn't matter if you're 3 or 101. Or the other one that I'm busy with is the Midnight Compass. That is all got to do with stars. And something very special is coming. But I'll put that in a video. And
awesome.
I've collaborated with you and with the Paper Giraffe. I'm very tempted. I'm going to be opening this on the YouTube video that is coming out a little bit later today.
I'm amazed that it is still sealed. I would have ripped it open by now. Seriously. Because I've seen that woman's work and it is on point.
I'm very excited. For me, it's about just boasting exactly what SAIAA Hive stands for. We want to just celebrate other authors, writers, creatives, and especially for what is to come. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. There's so much to come.
It's going to be so beautiful because we just want to make people, not make people, we want to guide people to the right place, make them succeed and so forth. And that's also what I'm doing with my trinket boxes, is boasting the Paper Giraffe, boasting you, showing off your work, not just your books and stuff, because we are creative in so many ways.
You know, so people are most probably going to be saying, okay, why is it me and you today?
Yes,
so,
yes,
Michelle,
yes.
Michelle is on holiday, and we've kind of like kicked her out for this week because this chick needs some time out. She needs some relaxation because not only does she, she partners with SAIAA and the local book hive, but she's also a schooling homeschool mom.
Yeah.
I could not do that. I mean,
And then she
that's
still has
just
a
like
whole farm.
superpower.
She still has a whole
Yeah,
farm going on there as well.
it's insane.
And she's absolutely a superwoman. Like, I have all her books now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so honored. And she does so many things. And she draws.
I
She's an
know she's
amazing
very,
artist.
very talented artist, very
Mm,
talented. And I wish she would take just a little bit more time for herself to do that because she really loves doing it,
of course. Of
you
course.
know? So,
Mm.
today's talk is all about what's been going on with SAIAA and the Hive.
So much.
And so much, exactly. I mean, it's like so much has been happening that, and we keep on saying this every month. It's like more things are happening, more things are happening. And it's like, how? How is this just, it's,
I
it's,
think it's
it's
because
not slowing down.
I think there is structure coming. As you know, we've
Mm,
been on so many calls with each other, sorting things out, because we have a certain vision and alignment that we're looking for and that we want, because we want to make a difference, especially in this country, for indie authors. And yeah, we've really been lacking in this South African industry. I just want to
100%.
get my earphones quick, one moment.
Yeah. Hey, Roxanne, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm back.
Um, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's about not having this gatekeeping system that's been in place for so long. And even the conversations that we've had recently with other authors, and also finding about other things that have gone wrong. And it's like, I didn't even know of this. And,
Yeah.
I've been digging deep into a lot of what's been going on. So it's also brought a lot more awareness in that sense. And also made me want to dig even deeper with regards to SAIAA and the local book hive, because it's not just about helping people, it's leaving a legacy. This is something
Yes.
that I want to outlive me. You know what I mean? I wanted to be making a change and showing people that writing
Mm.
can be such an amazing journey. Not even just the writing, but the businesses that support writers, your editors,
Yeah.
your copywriters, your,
All of that.
artists. It's a huge system. And if we can make this into this nice system where actually we lead with kindness and not
Mm.
with jealousy and trying to pull people down, hopefully we'll make a change
We're
in
going
a very
to.
negative state of the world that it
Mm.
is at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this evening we have a beautiful author coming on live for
Yes.
Hive. So for the guys that don't know, the local book hive has um, an online book club which
Yes. The book hive.
it supports all the South African indie authors that are part of the local book hive.
Mm-hmm.
And it was created because we wanted to give the South African indie authors a space that is just for them and that they're not competing with international.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's two different games.
It
And I
really
think people
is
don't
a
realize
lot.
it. It's so different.
Yeah. It's so, so different. It's just indie authors from South Africa.
Yeah.
And I mean, after the live last night that the ambassadors and I had with Des Brown, we are blown away. Even Michaela, she said, "Okay, I'm a sci-fi girl now. I'm into sci-fi because, like they said, it's so much more deeper." And I'm sure you're going to put the YouTube video up of us talking to him, but you
It's
don't
up.
get those chances to hear those voices. That is just here down the road, local, harmonious. You
Yeah.
don't hear those voices because it's so drowned out by the overseas people and the big names, etc. So we want to expose those voices more. So that's also why
Yeah.
the book hive exists, because that book just won live from. S.E. Hatton. That
I didn't
twist.
read it
I know you didn't.
because
You
I'm a
don't have
wuss.
to. It's okay. It's
I'm a
okay.
wuss. And I'm going to say this. I am a wuss because my brain is so overactive
Ah,
and really visualizes stuff. I
mm,
know I'd have, even though I know it's not extreme, but the type of thing it is,
mm.
the brain just goes into overdrive, and I'm like,
Oh
okay, I
yeah.
can't deal with
Why do you
this.
think I made the video that I made? Because I was reading and just I thought in that moment I'm going to just film this whole reaction because it is 2 a.m. in the morning. I want to go to Wengen. I am annoyed because I'm in this book now. But obviously that you're a little bit tired. You want to finish the chapter. It's all that things that a reader experiences. Oh yeah, I know. I lived myself in that book. So yes, my mind is just as active as yours.
Yeah. And the great thing is that with the local book hive is that the author that has been chosen that month to
Mm,
read um, is now going to be part of a live tonight with the people of the local book hive book club, and they're going to be having conversations about the book,
yeah,
speaking to the author. And I know that Siska is very shy, so for us to actually get her on this is, it's like gold, because that lady does
yeah.
not give interviews. Hey
Mm,
Shanae, how's it going? She doesn't give interviews. So the fact that
mm.
she feels comfortable enough with the local book hive speaks volumes.
Massive. That just shows how much confidence and courage that this space is giving to authors and to creators. I mean, compared to the way I was in the beginning of the year to now, I mean, look, I'm on a live and helping Michelle out and yourself. It's great. I'm definitely will join again, but it's all of that. It's this ripple effect that is happening, and I'm so excited for tonight to hear the author speak, to hear her perspective,
Yeah.
how she got the characters and everything. Even though you didn't even read the book, it's going to feel like you read the book, Angela.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because I've spoken to Siska before, and,
Is it?
the woman just draws me in. And it's like, yes, yes, I'm going to be there anyway. Even like I said, I didn't read the book,
That's
but
fine.
I understand the book. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Because I've heard so much about it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her thoughts, the way she does things as well, because
mm,
each of us is so different with how we
so,
write.
so different.
And I don't think people understand the levels of how different we can be. When
Mm,
I first started out, I spoke into an app called Otter,
yes,
and it just put everything into text because I didn't have the capacity at the time to be able to write or anything because I wasn't very well. So
but you still
it's
did
having
it. You
these,
made a plan.
exactly, but
Mm,
it's having these different views from different authors on their processes and how they do things and how they come up with these characters as well. Because
mm.
that saying that people say, piss off an author, you're going to end up in their book.
Yes. Oh, I'm living that now. And especially with the workshops that we've been having on a Sunday, um, it was mentioned there, like write your character in the book. And this, I'm like, I, I know this, but I now know this because,
Mm.
like you said earlier, everything gets so gate kept, or this is what you must do. Follow these steps. No, it
No
needs to
one comes
be,
together.
no, it needs to be authentic. That's also why I tell people, film the thing. You never know when you're going to use it, but you can use it as content for later or something or
Yeah.
whatever, because it's so hard already to get the book out and then get people to read it. And then you have to still be a marketer on top of that. So having this space, showing off our authors, having this thing tonight, I'm very excited. It's just a whole kumbaya.
Isn't that
SAIAA
just?
Hive.
Yeah, exactly. And it's bringing readers and writers together.
Yes.
And that has
It's
always been the thing,
collaborations.
is
So many collaborations.
exactly.
So many.
And this is what has to be happening, is collaborations with all types of people, because someone brings something different to the table. And it's like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
And it's because you're so deep within something that sometimes you don't see what's happening around you. Do you know what I
Because you're
mean?
just like this the whole time and you don't go out.
Exactly.
And it
Yeah.
becomes a very lonely path if you stay like that.
It is very
And
lonely, you know.
that's where mistakes can happen, or you spend money that you don't really have. But having this kind of space where it's like, hey, wait, no, I've tried that before. Don't go there. Try
Yeah.
this if you want to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But since we spoke about Miss Hatton, just one lie, there's so much happening at the Hive. Let's keep to it because, as you know,
Isn't there?
we are list babies.
Yeah.
So there's some
We are
competitions
indeed.
happening. Some few
Yes,
people have entered.
there is indeed. So there's a competition happening with regards to Sloane Noir's book, which is like, I have seen the book.
Have you?
And when I say this book is stunning, I mean, the cover's beautiful, but
Yes.
the inside of the book,
Oh,
to
I
die
did get a
for.
sneak peek. I did. Yes, it's stunning.
And I'm like, now this is next level. Do you know what I mean? This is a competition. If I could enter it, I'd be entering it.
Oh, definitely. But
You know,
I have the honor of being a part of it and getting people excited about it. And I can already see like Tareen and Shanae and
yeah.
they've entered and being able to repost that and share it and be like, yes, these people are excited makes more people interested and makes me want to enter so bad. Like it's
I know I've got like FOMO, but I will buy it, which
yes.
is, you know, I will
I think that's
definitely
the best
purchase it.
way. That's the best way to also support an author is just buy the book, buy the ebook. Like
Yeah,
even the ebook, it's so cheap.
it is. And I think as well, so with regards to local book hive,
Yeah.
we ensure that the author gets the majority of the money. It's not
Yes.
the other way around like with all
I
the
want to
other
stop crying.
platforms that sell.
Yes.
Because our aim of the game was, because myself and Michelle are both authors, we were both in this point of like, we can see how hard it is. We're not valued. We are definitely not valued. And it's not fair because we do the majority of the work. Let's be fair. You know what I mean? We have to
Yeah.
upload the work. We have to do the formatting. We have to do X, Y, and Z.
Oh yeah.
But when you are getting like tiny amounts for your work, listen, we're not in it to make the money because let me tell
You're
you,
not.
if you think
Yeah.
making money as an author is number one, you're in for a big shock. It is definitely not that way. But at the Hive, we wanted to make sure that they got the big amount,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I love, and
and it
that's
makes
what
a difference.
massive, huge. Uh, you know, when I found out that my books are being printed and all this kind of stuff through the local book hive, um, I went out and celebrated. I went to go and have a milkshake because of how affordable it was. And the fact that I know these books are going to go and touch other little souls and also I'm going to get that back to me
Yeah,
and then some. So
exactly.
it's a beautiful little circle moment.
I, I think the difference is as well is because when we started this, our main goal was we do not want to make people numbers.
Yes.
You're not a number in a ledger. You are not a profit margin for us. You
Mm,
know, the commission that we do earn, that goes back into the business. You know, we are always looking for ways to improve and to grow. And we've got some exciting things actually happening, which we can't talk about.
too much.
Can't talk about.
But that's also why we are creating this structure because of the way we are
Yeah.
leading. There has to be protocols. There has to be T's
Yeah.
and C's because it protects the author and SAIAA Hive
Yes,
because this
exactly.
is going to be completely different to what has been happening already in the state of everything.
I mean, I've seen some of those contracts and they're not worth the paper they're written on. So when we create contracts, we have a legal eagle on our team who makes sure that everything is protecting for the company and for the author. There's no favoritism in this.
Yeah,
It
no
is
bias.
completely, everyone is looked after. It's not rocket science to treat people well and with kindness, is it?
Yeah, but people lead with power, and power, what are you going to do
Yes.
with it? Because, you know, people get conditioned and so forth and so on. We're proud of you as well, Sinead.
I
Yes.
think also a lot of people, their ego gets so
Yes.
big.
They can't stay humble.
And I even see it even with regards to for this. As soon as people get a little bit of power, maybe it's being an author that sells a lot of books, or if it's someone in a business that is doing well, or someone's doing well in exams, sometimes this ego becomes their persona, and they think that they have to be a certain type of way to handle it.
Yes.
Where I know some amazing authors within our platform that are at the top of their game, and they lead with kindness. They offer help and guidance. And listen,
Beautiful.
Michelle and I and you are not anywhere near the top of our games. Let's be real. But we still have got a voice that we want to make sure that people around us can feel heard, can feel like they're part of something that's making a difference. And together we do rise. And I think
Exactly.
everyone forgets this.
Exactly. We don't know everything. We don't. And I think that's what makes us more relatable, because we're with you in this. Let's make this happen together.
We're together. We're like this. It's not like this.
Exactly. I think that's also where, as soon as people lose that humbleness and that takes over, I think it's also, there was a thought in my head, I should have written it down. But yeah, everything that you said, this is becoming a mindfulness workshop, you and I. So I want to pull back from the original gummy bear, but you're 100% right. So back to competitions. I love this though. We got the magical enchantment, and then Kaz. Kaz has also got something going on.
Yes. Please tell more. Come on.
So,
tell us more.
Kaz has got something going on, especially, I know she deals, it's her book. Sorry, I wrote it down now. I got a brain fart for a second. Excuse me.
Welcome to illness. Welcome to fibro.
That's another thing. Just a quick topic there. No one knows what's going on in front of the camera or behind the camera. We also human beings that go through things, and we sometimes have to put on a pretty face to show that even though you're going through something, I'm not going to make this own me. I'm going to own it. And I'm going to own the day I eat a bad day, and rainbows.
Me too.
And and when it's having that capacity and that boundary, like you said, bound Aries, to say, look, I can't do this. I'll help you another time, but I need to think of me now too. Carry on. So, Kaz.
Exactly.
I wrote here. Yes, she is just doing a little giveaway as well with her new book, Secrets.
Nice.
So go check her page out. Everything is there also on my pinned page, on SAIAA, on the local book Hive. Everything is there. People need to go and do some homework.
Yeah, exactly. Research. I mean, it's like, this is a thing, like within the SAIAA website and also within the local book Hive, there's so much information. You can go and you can look at the author, you can find out about the author, you can see all the author's books, and even if there's an author that might not be on, that is South African, send us a message, because they might not know about us as well. So it's like this ripple effect that everyone can tell everybody about everybody, because I can tell you we've got a lot more authors than what we think.
It's actually,
Um,
I didn't even know there were so many South African authors. Obviously, when I started, I was like, okay, this is a big fishbowl. What's going on? But now that the fishbowl is more local, it's lacquer. I love swimming
yeah.
in this ocean. Who can I
Yeah,
meet?
I
Who am I
think
going to meet?
it's
Nemo and this and that. And I'm learning so much, and it makes me want to create more. And I hope that affects the other authors as well. Like, I want to write more. Oh, I feel like
yeah.
going into a different genre of writing, even that kind of thing.
And that's the thing. I think it's because we've been dictated to be like the overseas authors.
Mm,
And I've got nothing against you, the overseas authors, but for someone who's lived overseas, it's two different beasts,
massive.
two different learning skills, and even marketing wise, it's completely different. Completely different. Here, WhatsApp is a huge thing.
Mm,
Overseas, not so much, apart from personal stuff. But
mm,
for business, it's not a massive thing. And there's all this other stuff as well. It's so people can charge X amount of money if it's in pounds, but they're earning in
yes,
pounds. You can't
yes.
expect a South African person to pay overseas amounts.
It's a
It
big
is
number.
not
Like one
doable.
per. Um, when my mom, when she does clearing overseas, and when she comes back, and just let's say hairspray, she's looking for hairspray
Yeah,
and clicks or whatever, and she sees that it's 50 rand. She's like, 50 rand, because she's thinking 50 pounds in her head.
yeah.
I'm like, no, mommy, convert it back. She's like, oh, it's actually so cheap.
That's so
Oh my
cheap.
word. I'm
Yeah,
like, go back to England, just goodbye, go back. Like,
yeah.
it takes a whole month just to convert back to rands again. So yeah, it's
My
a big
husband
difference.
is still, my husband is
Really.
still, he still converts it from British pounds to rands in his head. Still does. And we've been back over 3 years.
I think he enjoys it, to be honest. I think he enjoys it
That's the
just
way his
slightly.
brain, he likes to
Yes,
be.
exactly. I
Yeah,
just think he
yeah.
enjoys it slightly. He's like, I'm not going to struggle. I'm going to make more effort for myself in a different way.
Definitely. I just think that, I think everybody is so ingrained to be hitting the international market, but
Mm,
they forget we've got such a great market share that it can be really developed, really making it something special because we have the stories, we have the genres, we have the diversity in this country, and
yes.
people don't realize that.
Writing rooms. I'm going to lead in with that. Writing rooms, Facebook.
Please do go
No,
for
no, no. Facebook,
it.
that's where it's going to be. That is
Yeah.
where KZN, Western Cape, and Joburg, anyone, not just from the local book hive, you don't have to be a member, you can come and write your story. There's going to be allocated rooms online, if
So
I'm not
how it's going to
correct.
work?
Yes,
So how it's going to work is basically everyone knows about book clubs, right? But how
yes,
many people have writers club? And so I got to thinking, I'm like, why can't we have something online which is for everybody?
yes,
Because we got to think about some people don't have the money to put in petrol to go an extra place to go somewhere to do a book club, writers club, or to buy the coffee, buy the cake. Why can't
yeah,
we do it in
yeah,
our own homes? So the thought behind the writing room chapters is to have KZN, Western Cape, and Joburg. Each individual chapter meets up once a month on different
mm,
days. And then every 3 months, everyone gets together on one big, happy chapter chat.
very fun.
And every chapter, every month will have the same prompt. So everyone will have a writing story to do. There will be conversations being built. There'll be
Yes,
how-tos to do things and
yes,
how to get out of those brain farts that we have or when we're stuck of doing something. But the beauty about the writing room chapters is you don't have to be published. You don't
no,
have to be an
a
indie
big
author. You
name.
don't have to be a trad author. All we want is somebody who loves to write, and that
It's
they want to be
basically
part of a space.
it's a club. If you have to, let's convert it now. Let's pretend we are in school and there is a drama club, and you join the drama club because you struggle with your speech, you stutter. And the
Yeah.
reason why you're doing it is so that you can have a better, it's not for the drama, it's not for the antics of it all, it's so that you can pronounce words better and stuff. See those two different worlds? So it's the same with the writing, with these writing chapter clubs. It's just a space for you to unwind. Maybe you want to write about your boss today and the prompt just fits. You do it. Why not? And it's just a space to talk and feel connection. And yes, the writing club is there, but it's also forming connections with people, um, more relationships. Maybe one day is one day you decide, okay, I'm going to go to PE.
Actually, I want
I'm going to go visit a friend. Or like me now, I'm coming to your writing club the end of
You
May.
are.
I'm very excited for that. And I would have never known about it if I didn't enter this space. So yeah, that's why we want to get more people. I'm definitely coming to PE, Shanae, one day.
I'm
But
coming with you.
yes, we're doing a road trip.
Road trip. You know how
We
many
so
road
badly
trips
want
we've got to do, actually?
We
It's
have so
insane.
many. I think we must get a combi. I think we must get a combi. And then on the combi, we spray paint it and we do something.
Yeah.
What would we call the combi, though? Obviously, the SAIAA Hive combi. Something with a B on.
I think we need to go on a road trip and then stop at the people that are in certain areas and then have like a big get together and learn about the SAIAA and the Hive. Yeah.
Angie, you got an idea in my head. You know how I am. We
You know
bounce
me.
off ideas
This
the
is
whole
how
time.
I
This is what
brain
happens.
dump.
Oh, I'm writing this down. I'm someone going to draw this combi.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no. What's
hold
up? Are
on.
you okay?
Yeah, no, my phone went into
Got
putting on
excited.
music.
It got
Get
you see, it got
excited.
excited.
It was a sign.
Exactly.
So coming back to the writers' room chapters, as you say, it is a club, and it's not about ego. It's not about well, I've published and you haven't published. It could be school teachers that like to write. It could be people that have got chronic illness. That's how I started writing. Was due to my health issues. I needed some escape. So it's also for parents to maybe vent their frustrations.
There we go.
You know, there's so many different things that you don't have to be a professional writer. You don't have to be a published writer. You don't even have to be a writer. You could be a poet, you know, a poetry writer, which is insanely like a hard thing to do. I mean, I can't do poetry. I can't write poetry at all.
It's got a lot to do with, yeah.
So, you know, and it could also be for like our beta readers and our actual normal readers that maybe want to just put their hand into writing something without having the stress of not knowing what to do.
But don't you agree? We spoke about it the other day, Michelle, us three, that actually Shanae was also a part of it. People forget that journaling, like even my journal, my Moon Compass journal, it's not all woohoo. Putting pen to paper is still the best therapeutic thing to do. So
best thing ever.
That's also why these rooms exist, so that a teacher, a child, we would like to do that with kids too, by the way, having little writing rooms for kids.
So with that, that's going to have to be such a later thing because of the amount of stuff that's involved with kids.
My bad, I jumped ahead.
What we do want to do with regards to the writers' room chapters is when we give a monthly prompt for the adults, we also give one for kids, because the kids in their family might want to take part. So you give them something that is age appropriate and not like the adult. So they can still make it a family affair, getting the kids involved to, you know, to do that. So when it comes to the Facebook group, should I say?
Group
all the chapters are going to be in there. So you got the KZN, Western Cape and Joburg. They're all going to be in this place. And this is where the stories will be uploaded for
Yes,
that month's
that's what I
prompt.
wanted to ask now. Will we be able to read the stories from the other?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And that's the point of it, is so that everyone can feel part of each other's journey in a way.
I love
I mean,
that.
since I started the Writers Club with Simone here at my house,
Hmm.
it has helped me as a writer so much. It actually made me realize I'm actually quite rather good at dark fantasy and stuff
Yes, you
like that,
are.
and kind of dystopian. So for
Mm.
me, I would never have known that if I wasn't given prompts and put into a different way. And I was
You
like,
were
okay, I need to get
challenged.
out of my comfort zone. Yeah,
You were
exactly.
challenged.
And let me tell you, I tried sci-fi. That is difficult. It came out kicking and screaming, let me tell you. It was the hardest thing I've ever written because there's so much attached to it. You know what I
I
mean?
know. I heard from Des last night. I'm like, this is so much
Yeah.
deeper than I thought. It's not just
It's
aliens
unbelievable.
and
No.
yeah.
And I think because Des and I are from like the similar age of generation, we've been brought up with the old school fantasy,
Yes,
sci-fi, stuff like that,
yes.
world building, where I think now today it's a bit more quick,
Quick,
quick
get to
read.
the point.
Yeah.
Because
So,
people,
and there's nothing wrong
yeah.
with that. There's a
Yeah,
time
no,
and a
no,
place for
no, no, no,
that.
no. I think that's why there's
But
different genres. Sometimes you're
yeah,
going to get a book like this, and sometimes you're going to get a book like
I mean,
this.
you know my book that's
Yes,
releasing, how
yes.
that is world building, and
It takes
that's how
time.
I write. That's how I
Mm.
write, and I like people to feel the emotions and the thing that goes with it. But anyway, off of that
Yes.
subject.
Oh, it's fine.
So, what else are we looking for? You know what we're looking for. Beautiful ambassadors.
Ah, are we going there? Are we going? Oh, okay, we're
We're
getting a
going there.
green light. Okay, great. So, we are looking for ambassadors. The SAIAA Hive. SAIAA Hive. And the way that you can become an ambassador is by entering, telling us why you want to be an ambassador for SAIAA Hive. Have a book or two from an indie author. It doesn't have to be from the local book hive, but bonus points if it is, and if you've read it. And we want to see your entries, and then from there we'll decide and have a one-on-one. We want people who's going to show up, people who have ideas and want to be part of this beautiful community. But definitely, we're on the call out for ambassadors. Yes. Oh, we're on a pause. But anyways, oh hi, we're back
No,
again.
sorry, it
Sci-fi
keeps
came
on
to
doing this
play.
weird thing. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
don't stress. Last
yeah.
night, quick one. Last night on the live, even though my face was gone, I was getting really warnings from TikTok
Yeah.
saying you must put your face back on. I'm like, this is so
It's
annoying.
because you did a live as a video. If you're like a face, that you get an option of doing an audio live or a video live.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
why.
do audio live next time.
You
But
see, I
anyways,
prefer
we're
this
learning.
because
I like
people
this.
like to see people.
Yes, and people can also just put you in the background while they're washing dishes. They don't have to look at us the whole time.
Exactly.
It's kind of like a podcast in itself, because this also gets loaded up onto the YouTube channel for people who've missed it. So
People like
back
to
to,
see people, though.
yes, yes, they want to know. People are curious. Baie nuuskierig. Hulle wil
Facial
weet.
expressions.
And yes, that whole thing. So where were we?
We're talking about ambassadors.
Yes, ambassadors. We're on the call out for ambassadors. We are looking for ambassadors for SAIAA Hive. So if you are interested, please send a video of you with your book, for example, like this. It's going to drop. Okay, no, it's not. Hi, my name's Leanne, and I want to be an ambassador for the local book hive and South African Indie Authors Association. I love South African authors because, let me read you a chapter from the Locket. Da, 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 da. Please choose me. I want to be an ambassador. That's what I want. That's what we're looking for. We want to see the enthusiasm. So yeah,
Exactly. And also another point, you
yes,
have to be South African based
definitely,
because
definitely,
we need, hey Tareen, we need people who understand South African dynamics and
exactly,
our
because
beautiful, diverse rainbow nation.
if you don't know that, like, yeah, just
It's different,
it,
you know, every
it,
country has different things.
yes,
And even if you said, oh, I'm going to go for a braai, they'll be like, what? What are you talking about? So there has to be this, you have to know the convo. You need to know the, you know,
the
that,
lingo, no
yeah.
content, no marketing. And believe me, it's not just going to
And,
be about SAIAA Hub. Of course, we're going to
mm-mm.
boast about you and things and your little business. And if you're an author, if you're a designer, whatever you are, but if you have the capacity, the time to really scream SAIAA Hive's name from the rooftop. If you have to, as example, the ambassadors that we have now, and you have to go to their personal page, myself, me as a panda, or even Tareen, she's another natural ambassador for
Yeah.
SAIAA Hive, and Michaela, pages by Michaela, Azaria, Raj, ooh, Cece, they scream SAIAA's name from the rooftops. But at the
Yeah.
same time, they also have their own content. They may be reviewing,
Yeah.
they may be talking about their own book, and we want to support that too. But most importantly, we are looking for South African based, male or female. We would love some male ambassadors. Come twist
Yeah, we
things up
would.
because that gives some flavor. Because, um, yeah, anyone and everyone is welcome. Doesn't matter the race, all of that
100%.
political stuff. You are welcome.
Definitely. And, you know, and the good thing about what we tend to do is we build like this family and we all support everybody. Do you know what I mean? We are all about raising the flag for somebody else's business and, you know, making sure that they are also being spoken about, you know, so people can understand that, oh, actually, Michaela does this, and oh, actually,
Yes,
Azaria does this, and Tareen
yes.
does this, because people like word of mouth. They like that
That's the best kind of
because
marketing
we've been
advertising.
spammed so much, because we've been
Yes.
scammed and spammed, and you know all of this stuff.
Mm.
When we can offer people that we trust, then we can build this better system that we're trying to build.
And we can rely on one another. So, for
Exactly.
example, if the one is having a bad day, then someone else steps in. For example, I was able to ask Azaria yesterday because I had to get medication. And I
Yeah.
said, Azaria, I'm not going to be able to do the if you know, now you know post for
Yeah.
Des Brown. Please do it for me. There we go, you
Exactly.
know? And that is what it's about. And it's not just with the ambassadors, it's with the governing
It's with
body as
everybody.
well. And even in the members group, everything, these little sectors, little community, it's a tree, and on the tree there's grapes, peaches,
Yeah.
strawberries. It's not even an onion, no, it's a tree. It's a massive ass tree
It
with so
is.
many different
It is.
sections. But back to the ambassadors, we need ambassadors. Please, if you're interested, come, but you need to enter.
Definitely. And you know, were you talking about a tree? It's actually, I've just thought of it. Tree
Is
of
it?
life. It is exactly what we are.
That's what we are.
Because we're
Definitely.
all about mental health as well. And that goes to the ambassadors, the governing body, the members. We're all about
Mm,
making sure everybody has got someone to listen. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's the ambassadors, which is pretty exciting.
I'm very
I'm looking
excited.
forward to this.
Yes. Oh, checklist. We need to talk
Definitely.
about checklist.
Yes, we
So,
do.
not just me, but a few other people. Um, Tareen, Michaela, you guys are in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. Just a checklist to help authors and creatives. I've put a little video out there, and Michelle made a beautiful little
She did.
guideline that I'm going to be using as well, just to help people. Like, okay, I've written this thing now. Now what? Do I just put it on? Sorry, I'm not going to say the online thing. KDP. That's all I'm going to say. That one. Okay, I don't want to get scared. Like, so that's not the only place. There is other places, and this is what you need to do and the steps to take it. For example, editing, formatting. Michaela knows. Street teams,
Yeah.
beta readers, all of that, and what goes into that. And we want to make little videos or carousels or whatever explaining each step. So it's easy to go to SAIAA Hive's page or to the local book Hive's page or one of our pages to see, oh, I didn't know that about an author. So we don't, like, I've made so many mistakes, so have you. We don't want that for other people. So if we can avoid that, why not? So that's coming.
Especially when it costs, it can end up costing thousands of rands of mistakes.
Yeah, then you take out loans.
And some people don't, not everyone has that money to make a mistake of money. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
no.
Most of us authors are like, seriously, we are that saying, authors are poor, artists are poor, because we put all of our money into our work.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can also be in a very dark place, and you are writing books and doing all these things to get you out of your headspace, doing these things. And now you really maybe don't have money or the support that you need, and you're doing this alone. That's already disheartening as it is. And I mean, the SAIAA Hive is not expensive. If you think about it, 50 Rand a month. 50 Rand a month is nothing for what gets given to the authors, to the creatives, the space that is available. I don't think there is a space like this. So someone who is in that dark space has even more community to be like, okay, I can write the book now. I can do this now. And I know how to do it without wasting money because I don't have the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's also quite amazing how many people don't realize that once you've printed a book and you've got an ISBN from the library, that you've got a certain time limit to get said book to National Library. And that in itself is
stressful.
It's quite frightening.
So stressful. So for me, example, I had my things, I printed my books, I did it through and whatever, I'm not going to say job, and they really stuffed up. Someone else's book was inside my children's book. Thank goodness I had a spare book or two, but those were the ones that were going to the libraries. And I sent all my books to every national library across South Africa. I can't stuff this up. They've already given me an extra 2 months. I can't let them wait another 3rd month. And that was stressful, that whole ISBN thing. And local book hive deals with that. And help.
I think,
with that. It's so amazing.
And the beauty of the Hive is that it was never the intention to charge authors.
Yeah.
So
that's the beauty.
It is a free platform for authors, South African indie authors, to put their books out. And, to try and raise the profile of South African indie authors within this country. That is the main goal, So ebooks can be bought from all over the world. You might have South African people that love reading South African books, but they're based overseas and they can't find them. They can get them through the Hive, the ebooks through the Hive. So it's all these things.
I love it.
It's connection. It's making connections.
If the people, okay, so when we say there's so much happening, for example, all the things that's going to happen in November, I'm going to just give a little, all the things that is happening in November, there's a massive list. Plus all the people who are born in November, all the Valentine's babies. It's interesting. Hey?
My husband's as well. He's born on your wedding day.
The 9th
that you
November.
got married.
Yes.
Exactly. So So can I give some hints? Let me think.
Yes.
I'm trying to think how I can
Hints.
actually give hints.
Yes, come. Let's
So,
make the people want.
so the short stories winners of the prompts that SAIAA puts out are going to be published for and up for sale in December. The
It's gonna be
money
like,
made from those books
yes.
is going back into Siobhan Balmer's Rising Stars Fund. So that fund is to help authors that can't afford it. They submit works, and
Nothing.
goes to a judging panel, and the winners, then that money gets put into their books.
Yes.
So from
Yes.
publishing to everything. So that is what is happening with that.
And
Then
wait,
we've also
wait. Because this comes from Tareen, and we listen and we don't judge. Well, just slightly. Tareen suggested that the people who didn't win the short story prompt month thing, we are going to probably put it somewhere in a little folder, all the non-winners, because their stories also count. And it's
they also
amazing. So
matter.
that's also in play. So thank you, Tareen, for that one.
So that's also going to be happening. Then we have something happening with Sinead Tuck.
Yes!
Which is also going to be in a form of a book, but it's going to be with multiple people. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we may say, yes.
And that's also going to go back into a fund towards helping authors.
Yes.
Can I talk about the thing that I'm doing?
No, we're done. Oh, yes, your thing. Please, your thing. Show off. It can't just be Hive. I spoke about the Brown Book Nook. I think it's time for Angela Candler to come out a bit. Think of your own thing.
This is about SAIAA. No, this is about SAIAA.
Something about yourself. Nothing Hive now. Yourself.
About myself.
Yes, please.
I've got Tareen doing some special artwork for Blood and Salt, which is going to be inserted into the physical book. So it'll be like a special edition book that will only be available.
Good. Okay.
Because it's a big book.
Yes.
So it will be available to buy for Christmas.
Okay. Okay. No more. Okay.
So
You said enough.
Tareen is doing all the amazing artwork for this. She did my cover, which is fantastic.
Oh, that hand.
But yes, I wanted to do something different with the actual physical book. Because it is such a big book as well.
I'm so happy to hear this.
Yeah, over 600 pages. Yeah, it is. It is over 600 pages.
Yeah.
But I went to my beta readers and everyone, and I'm like, can I cut this down? Can I put it into 2 books? And everyone's like, no, you can't. So I trust my editor. I trust my beta readers. And it was like,
we have ARC readers now too. We have ARC. Switch gears here now. ARC readers. Yes.
Through Michaela. Definitely. Penta Platform is doing the street team.
Yes.
But also, what is SAIAA doing? What are we busy forming at the moment?
Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do this now?
We can do
a touch.
A little touch.
Okay, I'm just gonna read
45 ARC reader signups. Oh my goodness.
Don't lie.
That's Michaela's just put it in. Oh my goodness.
I just saw that now. Oh my goodness.
I was not expecting that.
I am getting emotional for you now. That's amazing.
Well, you know, I hate talking about my own stuff.
Thank you. No, just a little bit. Now we're moving away. But while I'm looking for certain things, because I just don't want to. Come now, where is it? There it is. Okay.
So I'm drinking my cold drink off camera because last time we got told off for drinking drinks on live.
Okay.
Michelle got a warning from TikTok.
But what did it look like?
Coffee.
Okay, well, I have a can here. It's going to look like something else. Like,
Mine looks like a thing of water, sparkling water.
yeah, but that jug though, that's a thingy
It's a
weapon.
half a liter. I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
drink like loads of stuff.
So I'm
Leave
gonna read
space.
the description, what I put in as the group. So
Okay.
everyone, this is just a little taste what SAIAA Hive is up to, because we noticed we needed this not just for the writers, creatives, and so forth, like we're doing with our checklist, also the people behind the scenes, like Michaela, who has Pen to Platform, and she does the editing and the street team, or Tareen, who does designs, or whatever. We are creating a team that is going to be available on the
Got to
local
really
book
think
hive
about it.
and the hive. Yeah, no, because there's a lot. And there's going to be different sectors. So if you need help with editing, you go to this person. And there will be different tiers and packages that will come at a cost, affordable cost, that you know that someone can help you with the process of your book, the street teams, and
Yeah.
so forth. So let me just read Hive Hub. The Hive Hub is where structure and we run our services, editing, formatting, design, arc teams, content, all of it moves through the Hive Hub. Okay? This is where ideas get shaped and it comes to life. So that is what the Hive Hub is. Yes. I hope that was a good intro to it. I
It
just
was.
went. Okay.
So what people need to understand is that we're only going to offer this service.
Yes.
Um,
It's a service. Yes.
it's a service, but it'll be limited to how many people will be
Per
taken
month.
on that month. Yeah.
Mm.
Because this is just a side thing for our creators to actually earn some extra money. You know, because
Exactly.
they deserve it. They do so much for others and for our teams. It is definitely needed.
Yeah. Otherwise, people
And to
get.
be able to offer
Yeah. I'm gonna
a
be
little
so
bit of
for real with
advice.
you and honest. We don't want people to be taken advantage of in any
God, no.
regard.
You know me, I don't
So
tolerate that.
we both, I think,
Um,
yeah, we all like that. And I think it's only fair to create a space where these services are available. Because like Michaela now, having 40, 100 million ARC teams, but it's structured, it's planned, there's
yeah,
admin behind it that is keeping control of that type of thing.
yeah,
So that is what
exactly.
the Hive Hub is going to be, with
Yeah,
basic
exactly.
editing, basic formatting. If you want something more, that can be tailored to you. We can make a special tier package for you according to that, but
Yeah.
all to come.
But it's all about affordability as
Yes,
well.
we don't want to
So yes,
fly you.
that's a couple of things that are happening,
Mm.
and there's a lot more coming in 2027. That's all I'm going to say.
We got Joburg. That's all I'm going to say. We got Joburg. I have
Yeah,
to
we're working in
tease.
Cape
I love
Town.
to tease. Working on Cape
Do a
Town.
tease. Have a
No, but
tease.
I said the tease already. We got Joburg. We just need Cape Town. That's it.
We
We
need
will
Cape
talk more
Town.
about that. And
We're busy working on Cape Town.
I mean, the people who are involved, I mean, the things that are going to be won. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything because I'm just going
I
to.
love, no, blah, blah, blah. We have 1 minute. So,
Yeah.
Angela, you
So
are
that's.
amazing. Thank you for
So are
SAIAA
you.
and everything that is happening. The competition with Slow Noir. Go enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The chapters, the writing chapters on
Also,
Facebook.
Kaz.
Kaz, yes, don't forget Kaz. Kaz girl, yes.
Yeah.
Please go check out her stuff. Everything is on our socials. And then Writers Club, Writers Club, Writers Club for anyone, everyone.
Yep.
Don't have to be a member. But most importantly, why not be a member of SAIAA? It's 50 Rand a month. It's nothing. And let me just quick one. If you become an ambassador, yes, more to come. Come.
And also for our members this Saturday, it's a reminder that we have our legal workshop part 2 happening with Terry as well.
Oh, legal. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So that will
amazing.
be the second part because she's doing a whole series of legal workshops for our members.
Des Brown won the prompt for March. Congratulations. Congratulations.
That dude, he bowls me over every time he writes. His stuff is insane. So yes, thank you all. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for being my right hand. Appreciate you. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.